I couldn't hear it. There you go. All right. My mic is on. Back. You know, I thank the Lord for editing. But anyway, back again. This is Boss Lady. I am so excited to be on tonight. If you guys are on, do me a favor and share, like and share. And also, the guys, everyone that's on YouTube, do me a favor and subscribe. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Go ahead and subscribe to Boss Lady Gospel Entertainment, man, where you get all the great interviews with a lot of you guys' favorite quartet artists and up and coming artists. For one, you never know who's going to be on the show. I'm excited to honestly say that I get a chance to sit down and talk to some of the great quartet artists and also some of the groups and some people that was born and raised and sat and listened to on those long highway drives all the way to Mississippi to family reunions and stuff like that, and get a chance to sit down and talk to a lot of groups is awesome. So here are some of the rules. You know, we have to lay down the house rules. As you guys know, there's a comment section. You can ask and you can speak and you can talk to our artists that's on tonight. I'm going to tell you because you guys probably already know, but talk about where you can ask them and talk to them or whatever you would like to do, because a lot of times in quartet you don't get a chance to really sit and talk to your quartet artists or your groups or really get a chance to get to know them outside of busting the house. So you get a chance to talk to them tonight. Yes. One more thing, also I have been advertising and letting you guys know, if you have some music that you would like to also air or let us listen to, or you would like to have a listening party, listen, send me your music. In fact, here is the information. Send me your music, and that's the Quartet Corner at gmail.com. And in the subject line, just put on there spotlight, and just send me your video link, or MP4 or MP3. And if you're going to send me an MP3, make sure you send with your artwork. So we just won't be looking at a blank screen. But if you have some music, some good music, and you would like us to listen to it, also make sure you send your booking information, right? So we want to know how to get in touch with you. Sometimes it's not about a whole bunch of people hearing you. Sometimes it just takes that one person to hear you. And I try to let people know that it's not about the crowd. Sometimes it's just that one person. And that one person God can use to change your life. So if you have some music, you want to send it in, send it to me. And also I have a lot of radio angels that are looking for different music. Different songs, because they kind of, they just want some new music, and I get hit up all the time and ask me, do I have music? And I do send over music that I do get. So, hey, that's it. So, I'm excited. So we're going to move on into this conversation. I want everybody to get it. Look, Atlanta, y'all need to stand up and y'all need to be so godly proud and so excited for Mr. Ron and Reborn. Oh.
How you doing?
What's going on, Ron? How you?
Hey, everything's good on this end. How are you?
I am doing awesome. Hey, Mr. Flowers. I can't hear you. Your mic not on.
Don't worry
about it. I do it all the time.
You can hear me now.
I hear you now, sir.
How you doing?
Man, listen, I'm so excited to be sitting here talking to you guys. We got a lot to talk about.
Okay.
For one, this is my first time actually doing a listening party, right? This is a single of you guys. Well, this is a party of you guys single that you guys have released. And I'm going to be honest, I listened to it. And I love it. It's a nice song. I won't tell you, I won't be honest with you. It kind of reminds me of Southern Soul a little bit. Kind of got a Southern Soul
feel
to it, but I said it's a good song though. I like the song. I have to be honest with people. That's why people love it.
That's the way to be.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you.
That's it.
But it's still quartet, it's still gospel, and it's still good music. So that's just my spiel of it. But we're going to talk about the song. But before we talk about the song, hey, Bo, that's in the comments. Listen, so I have a couple of questions before we get into the song. And you guys that's on here, I'm trying to see. Terrell, you ready before I bring you up? Don't look like you're ready. But I really am. I would like to know a lot more about you guys' group before we get into the new single, Forgive Me, which is a great song. It has a great message. So yeah, we're going to talk about all of that. So Ron, tell me a little bit about your group. How did Ron and Reborn, how was you guys birthed?
Ron and Reborn, we started, first of all, Boss Lady, I want to say thank you for having us on.
You're welcome.
I'm glad to be here. We started a few years ago, 10 years ago, doing music in Arizona. We branched off from another group called the Sweet Singing Disciples. And a couple of fellas came and said, hey, man, you need to just start the group, get you some young guys and start the group. I've always been the youngest in whatever group I was in. I was pretty much the youngest. Now I'm the oldest in this set of fellas. Since we started, I've been the oldest, except for one of the guys we had. But we started in Arizona with Barry Reed, Ashton Burris, a few more guys, myself, Derek Miller. And we started traveling with that. We did a couple of conventions and things. Then I branched to move to Atlanta. And we just kept it going from there. God gave us some of the guys still work with us. Some of the guys from old still work with us. But when this thing started, I just wanted to actually do music that I like. I wasn't trying to necessarily fit in to Quartet or fit into. I just want to do music that I like. And if I like it, somebody else will like it. Then we started getting other guys who branched off and came with us, and we started traveling and things. And we've changed guys numbers of times. Guys have grown on to go and do better things, and some of them just felt like this wasn't for them. But we just felt like we need to keep it going and keep things moving in the right direction. And just really touching somebody. I don't necessarily have to touch those that's sitting behind the four walls of the church. It's some I may meet at the truck stop. It's some I may meet at a restaurant. And I play my music. When we play the music, there'll be some people. That's what I loved about Arizona. Arizona was sort of a no judgment zone for me. Of course, when you come back south, you got to deal with the Bible Belt, and I understand that, and I understand how it works and everything. But I still had a mentality that God has given us something so great that we need to just keep pushing it, and whatever God say, that's what it'll be. So Reborn has been 10 years now, and happy to have the guys that we have now. Guys are ready to push. We got other writers. We got producers and thing. I thought Mario would be on here. He produced the last two albums for us in this single. So I'm thankful and I'm fortunate enough to say that I'm still doing it. Hey Angel, how you doing? Fortunate enough to say that we're still doing it. So with the guys that we have now, I want y'all to look for great things coming about. We did a lot of traveling. I want to thank all the people who helped us travel through the years. Once we moved on this side, we tied up with a couple of people here, Jennifer and company, Boot Hoops Production. And to be real with you, that's the reason a lot of y'all know us, because they took us and pushed us out, sponsored us on a lot of things. And I'm the type, I said what I mean, and I said how I feel. I thank God for the people He's placed in our lives. And some people are only there for a season. You gotta just acknowledge that and keep moving. But I thank God for the people He placed in our life, because Ron and Reborn wouldn't be known like we know if it hadn't been for those people pushing us. Yeah. So we're still in the push, and that's the name of the new album coming out, Push. We're still in the push, and we're just thankful for what God is doing. We're just having a good time with it.
Okay. I see Boots. I just call it Boots. Boots in the comments. Hey, Boots.
Hey, Boots.
Whenever I go in the South or in the Carolinas, most definitely I'm going to see Boots somewhere.
You see her everywhere.
When I travel, I'm definitely going to see her. So yeah, I love seeing Boots. But I think she like my daughter more than she like me. But that's just my personal opinion.
Boss Lady Junior, huh?
You say what? What you say, Terrell?
I said Boss Lady Junior.
Yeah, Boss Lady Junior. And you know, my daughter, she done took on the name Junior, so
That's what's
like,
up.
yeah, man, it's
That's
cool.
what's
It
up.
don't bother me. I think it's an honorable thing that she consider herself Junior. So
Right.
weird, but you know,
It's okay. It's okay.
yeah, it is okay. So you guys been so the group has been about for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in those 10 years, how many albums have you guys came out with?
Actually, 3 albums and a couple of singles.
Gotcha.
The earlier albums that we had on iTunes, I pulled off iTunes because we was gonna redo them. Some of the songs we've done with other groups that I was with, and so with doing those songs, I want to redo them. And a couple of guys have passed on. I want to dedicate a couple of tunes to them that have passed on, and so I had those tunes pulled. You have 2 albums up now and 1 single.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in saying that, so I know you were saying, like in your introduction, so how did you wind up in Atlanta? Because you say you guys are originally from Arizona?
Okay, let me break it down to you.
Okay.
I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay.
I've owned record labels, I've owned radio stations, and I toured a lot. So in touring a lot, I moved to Arizona to deal with some tribute shows,
Gotcha.
and to do a lot of recording with a couple of companies that they were based out of Arizona. So when I got there, I liked it so much, I just moved. I mean, I was there so much, I just ended up moving. I stayed there like almost 20 years. And it just got hot one day, real hot one day. I mean, you're talking about 110 at night. And I woke up one morning and I was like, I was fed up with the heat. I told my daughter, I walked outside. I live right across from the stadium.
Okay.
I walked outside, I looked up at the stadium. I said, oh man, I watched that stadium be built. I watched a lot of things be built in Arizona. I watched a lot of things come to pass in Arizona. Casinos, new roadways, a lot of businesses, hospitals, a whole lot of stuff I watched come to Arizona. And I was like, this is a real nice place. A lot of stars live here. This is, you get your oasis going and things. But I walked outside one morning and it was about 8:30 in the morning. My daughter was getting ready for school. And I walked in and I told my daughter, I said, you tell the people at school that within the next month, you ain't gonna be here. And my wife was like, well, what do you mean? I said, we moving. I can't do this heat no more. At 8:30 in the morning, it was 117 degrees.
Oh no.
8:30 in the morning. So
He can't be lying.
I said, man, you know what? I'm fed up with it. I love Phoenix, love the people in Phoenix. I gained a lot. I mean, I bought houses,
Yeah.
not record companies, but recording studios. I've done a lot in Phoenix.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done a lot in Phoenix. And so I like, Phoenix don't owe me anything. Let me go see if I can go back home. And I told my wife, she said, I'm with you. If you want to move, let's go. I said, okay, well, I'm thinking about going back home. She said, oh, no. She said, no, we're not going to Alabama. I said, why not? She said, because Alabama is too,
Yeah.
So we just looked at a couple of spots, man. And I said, what about Atlanta? Because I got a lot of family here. I said, what about Atlanta? She said, that's the place. Let's go. And so we actually went and bought a new car, and we packed up the car and headed down here. I had a moving company to bring my stuff in. And once we got here, I promise you, since we've been in everything I've asked God for, he's done. Everything. There's nothing I asked God for that he hasn't done. Doors have been open. Some I didn't walk through at the time I should have, but necessarily for different reasons, but God has done everything that I asked him to do. I'm not going to say I'm done asking. I'm not going to say my life is fulfilled to the end. There's nothing else I want to do. There's a whole lot I want to do, but I think placement is important and timing is important. Those two things are key in your life in order for you to prosper. Being in the right place, being there at the right time. So I thank God for the time that I've been here. It's been fun. I tell my wife now, I sit out and just look out. I said, boy, Mario was over here the other day. He said, you got a lot of toys. I said, yeah, I'm a grown kid and I'm just enjoying what God is doing. And so the group, I want to see the group get to the highest level that we possibly can. With the quartet thing, it's a lot of stuff. And I've been in quartet my entire life. I was born in.
Okay.
And one of the things I was disappointed in is when I didn't never fully step away from quartet. But when I got away from quartet, I began to see things from the outside. Got back into it. I was like 20-some years later, it hasn't changed at all. That's sad. And groups are phenomenal. It's just the business of quartet.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it. I mean, I told somebody the other day, I said, where are the generals that help you along the way? Where are the generals like it used to be back in the day? They used to grab young groups and say, hey, come go with me. We're gonna let people know who you are. That's not done today. So everybody that's out here, they're trying to do it. They're trying to do it, and if they make it, applause to them. If they don't, still applause to them because they tried and they're trying to do it with no,
Right.
And so my focus and my reason for moving here was just to start a new chapter in life and have a good time. God placed me around great. Everybody who's been through this group has been a great add-on in my life. So I mean, whether they're here today or whether they're not, God has allowed me to experience their lives, and I think that's what we're supposed to share life with people.
Okay. Well, I know, like, you really give me a lot of history, which I love. So it's not a big deal. But I want to talk to Mr. Terrell and Mr. Robert. They're kind of like some newer faces to Ron. They kind of just came along in the last year or two. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who want to go first?
Go ahead, Terrell.
That's fine. I'll go first. Can you hear me, boss lady?
Hello, everybody. Okay. Robert,
Can you hear me, boss lady?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here.
So tell me about yourself and how you became a member of Ron and Reborn.
Oh man. I just spurred a moment, man. I just caught a good friend at a great time. He just told me that at that particular time that they needed some help. So reached out to Run. I'm not unfamiliar with Rohn and Reborn. I actually have been a huge supporter of their group for years before then. Had come out to several anniversaries. I think it's quite funny. I actually have the before and after picture of when I actually my year before. I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary out here on the road with the group last month. So It's been a blessing. Yeah. Last Cinco de Mayo was my year anniversary of me being a part of the group. So like I said, man, it's been a blessing. It's been
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got something for you. Hold on.
Go give me some hand claps. Go give me some hand claps.
I know, right? Okay, that's enough of that. All right. Go ahead, finish your story.
Yeah, man. But like I said, we reached out to Run. I went. Actually, that was like on I think a Tuesday. I went to rehearsal that Friday, and man, it's been history ever since. They asked me, man, hey, can you come out on the road with us this weekend? And I've been a part of the group ever since, man. It's been a blessing to be a part of it over the years. So
Okay. So did you grow up Quartet knowing anything about Quartet, and you was like, okay, I can hold my part, so we could just
oh
sing?
yeah, oh most definitely. Quartet is. I'm not new to Quartet. I've always been not a part of Quartet, but actually my dad he was background vocalist for Troy Ramey
Okay.
in the Soul Searchers. So and he also sung in a little local group here in my hometown in Noonan, Georgia. So I mean, they used to bring different groups here all the time. So I used to see them all the time. But this is actually my first time actually being a part of a group myself. So yeah, it's just 1 year in, and I'm thankful to God to be here. Most definitely be a part of it.
Okay. All righty. Mr. Flowers, tell us a
Hey,
little
how
bit
you
about
doing?
yourself, sir.
Well, hello everyone. Listen, my name is Robert Flowers. Originally from Miami, Florida, reside here in Orlando, Florida now. Um, always listen to Ron and Reborn. I grew up in quartet. My whole family, we sing. My brothers and I, we sang quartet for many years with our father as the Flowers Brothers out of Miami, Florida. Then as we got older, we continued singing. We had our own group, and we kind of went our different ways because we all got older. And so I formed a group called Robert Flowers and BIM Band and Ministry. Um, I was just starting off by myself, so it was a little slow, but I wasn't, as they say, green to quartet, the business side of it, and perhaps the being on the road. I've been on the road all my life since I was 5 years old, singing quartet. But just last year, wow, in October, just last year in October,
Yeah.
I got a phone call. I was out to eat, and I got a phone call from a young lady by the name of Coco, Quartet for Life. And she called me. I'm like, Coco calling me? And she's like, yeah, okay. Got the phone call. She was like, hey, boss man. I'll say, hey, how you doing? She say, listen, what you doing? You going to the concert? Which Ron and Reborn was singing. And I was like, well, I'm going to pass out flyers because I was getting ready for a show. And she was like, listen, Ron needs somebody. And I was like, who? She said, he on the phone. And she said, Ron, when she said Ron and Reborn, she say, Ron on the phone. Ron say, hey, boss man, how you doing?
Sounds just like it.
I say, man, I'm good, man. He say, man, I'm a top singer. He say, man, I need a top singer tonight, man. He say, can you make it? I say, man, you don't need to go no further. If Coco called me, I got you, bruh. And it was, listen, I showed up. They got me on the bus. When you get on that bus and your first time singing with a group like Ron and Reborn, you got to know your stuff. Ron was like, do you listen to? I say, man, I know all y'all stuff. Little did Ron know, Ron and Reborn is like, that's one of my groups saved on my YouTube, my Apple Music, Spotify, yeah, all of it. So, and I love Moving On Up. Now, mind you, the song Moving On Up, that top part, that was my favorite song I would sing riding out and traveling. So I'm like, when I got that call, you about to sing with Ron and Reborn? And when I got on the bus that night, Ron say, you know our material? I say, man, I know all y'all material. They said, they hit the first song. We hit the first song. They say, let's try that Moving On Up. Boy, they just don't know. Boy, I felt good inside. I say, I'm gonna get the same too. So when I sung with them, when we went over the songs on the bus, man, the guys just showed me love. They was like, man, Marcel was like, man, you got a job, sir. You got a job. Ron say, oh yeah, we gonna talk later. And here I am. We had our anniversary last year in Atlanta, and I was there for the anniversary. And Now, some people like to be candid. They don't like to say too much. I gotta say this. I had called my brother Ron, and I was like, Ron, I don't think I'm gonna hang tough with it, man. I'm trying to do my own thing, but I'm a praying person. I'm a minister and I went before the Father, and I was like, Father, if I'm to walk with Ron, please show me. Ron showed me his heart. One thing I can say about this dude right here, Ron is a good man. Ron showed me his heart. It's like he didn't shun just we men, but he was able to be vulnerable. He was like, man, I need you, man. I would love to have you. I was like, wow, this man. It's like the words that he was saying. It was like everything was coming to me that I had prayed for. I'm like, if I'm gonna help anybody out, I want to make sure they have my heart. You know what I'm saying? Understand that who I am, and Ron showed me that. So it's like I called Ron back. I say, Ron, man, I'm gonna hang tight with you, man. You ain't gotta worry about me ever. He was like, all right, let's work. And I've been on the road with Ron and Reborn ever since.
Yes, sir.
So it's a pleasure, it's a blessing, it's an honor, and I love Ron just like he my big brother, like blood brother, for real.
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, baby.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir.
So,
I said
All
it.
the brothers.
so
We
as you guys
like
know,
family.
as you guys know, this is let me see. I think I first met you guys at the Swanee's anniversary last year.
Yes.
And I think, Robert, like you just kind of just joined in. You
Yeah.
was really reserved, didn't have much to say.
I still am. That's just me. I'm low key.
Yeah, it changed since then, Rob. It changed now. You're comfortable. I'm glad for that. But as you guys know, this is the listening party. I want you guys to talk about this single that you guys got that's called "Forgive Me." Like I already told everybody, I like the song. I listened to the song and I've been listening to it. So I want to know a little bit more about the song, as far as who wrote the song, who produced it, all that good stuff. So you're not going to see me for a hot second, but I just want you guys to elaborate on the song before we play it. And everybody that's in the comments, can you guys do me a favor and share this live? Because we want everybody to hear the new song from Ron and Reborn. And we want you guys for real opinion. Don't be up in here lying. If you don't care for it, let them know you don't care for the song. Let's be honest. How people gonna get better? I tell people that all the time. Like, people cannot get better until they have people around them that's going to tell them the hardcore truth.
Right.
That's right.
You just really just keep seeing them. Oh, so yeah.
Well, the song came about. We all go through things in our life, and we can ask God for forgiveness, but we don't necessarily get around to asking the people that we've maybe not even wrong, but let down. We don't ask them forgiveness. It can be something we've said, something we've done, just being human, and I felt like that I needed to do. I've done a Forgive Me song before, a little slow tune, a lot of feeling in it, but I wanted to do something totally against what people think a Forgive Me song is. This song is not to God. This song is to people, and it's I'm asking in the song, if I wrong you in any way, I'm asking you to forgive me. And I mean, it's a simple song. I wrote the song based on some things that had transpired in the industry, and people look up to you for certain things, and people depend on you for certain things, and the last thing you want to do is let people down. So that's how the song came about. Mario Smith produced the song. We actually have 2 albums that's in the can right now to release, and we're trying to go through and pick some things. We got 4 there. I mean, not 4, Flowers. Flowers does a lot of writing. We want to let him put some of his stuff on this new project. But Forgive Me was a song that I just wanted to push out there. I didn't try to put it as no little tearjerker or nothing like that. I'm happy to ask for forgiveness. I don't have to be sad and asking for forgiveness. So the music sort of relates to me being happy and asking for forgiveness. If I've done something wrong, maybe I said something wrong that I really didn't mean, I'm sorry for the wrong I've done. I don't have to come, trying to pull a tear out of your eye for that. I like for it to be fun because I've already asked God for forgiveness. Now, once I ask for forgiveness, and whether you forgive me or not, I've asked from my heart. So once I've done that, I'm done with it. So the song came about of some, like I said, some things that I was dealing with. Most of the songs that I write are from events. Chariot was from events. Stand Still was from events. Forgive Me was from events. So it's just different little things that I feel like, and I may be wronged for saying what I'm about to say, but it's okay to not try to please everybody. It's okay. As long as you're doing what you're doing from your heart, God will open doors that you don't have to be involved in certain cliques. You don't have to be involved in certain groups. I'm here.
All right. Can you guys hear?
Okay, yeah, we back on.
I'm here. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. But basically that's where it come from. Just events in my life, and it's true. Even you, boss lady. The song saying if I've done something or said something or done something wrong, I'm just asking you to forgive me. Mostly because we're human.
Yeah.
And name somebody who haven't fallen short. So and it opens our eyes up to not be so judgmental, but to be caring. The Bible said, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. And so that's what we should try to push. We got this real strong hold on how we accept people or how we accept what they do, when it's not your place to put them in heaven or hell. It's not your place. If you can encourage someone, as the song said, then your living is not in vain. So that's what I want to do, encourage people,
Right.
He's a big man.
Okay. Is Ron still there? Oh, he must be.
Yeah, he's a big man.
I be telling you how this Wi-Fi be tripping. But you know what? We get the point. Honestly, we get your point. And I hear exactly what you're saying because, well, how about this? I'm going to give my little intake on it after we listen to it, okay? So what I'm about to do, everybody that's on here, do me a favor that's in the comments that's on the live. Can you please share the live? Because we're about to hear Ron and Reborn new single that's out. That's called for Forgive Me. And I think that it has an awesome message, just like Ron was just saying. Sometimes we got to get past the production and the music, but we got to get back to hearing the message of the song. And I think that's the true reasoning for singing the gospel, is to really put emphasis on the message of the song. And a lot of times we have gotten lost in the music and forgot about the message. And I think this has a perfect message. All right, that's enough of me talking before the preacher come out of me. But anyway, it's all good. So I'm gonna take you guys down. I'm gonna bring you guys down, and we're about to play the new single. All right, so I'm gonna bring everybody down. Okay, yeah, here we go. The new single from Ron and Reborn that I am excited to play. All right, so here we go, y'all.
I may have said something wrong that I really didn't mean. I'm sorry for the wrong I've done. I may have said something wrong that I really didn't mean. I'm sorry for the wrong I've done. I ask you to please forgive me. I didn't mean to do you wrong. I pray God make me strong. Forgive me for the wrong. Forgive me for the wrong. Please Bible says we all have sinned and come short of his glory. So think about how many times God has forgiven you. And I need you to just take time and humble yourself. Tell your neighbor, say, forgive me. Please forgive me. Please. I may have done you wrong a time or two, but I'm asking you, forgive me for the wrong I've done. Forgive me for the wrong I've said. Forgive me for the wrong that you see me do. Forgive me for the wrong that I've done to you. Hey, 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 please. Oh, please. I'm begging you. Please forgive me. I'm not too high to ask for your forgiveness. Please hear my cry. And sometimes you gotta be like the thief at my Savior's side. Right before he died, he said, please forgive me of my sin and remember me when you get in your kingdom in glory. I want to be that humble. That's why I ask. Oh, please forgive me.
Well, what y'all think? What y'all think about that new song from Ron and Reborn? Listen, I think it's a good song. And before I bring them up, I want to say this before I bring them up. It is very scripturally based. Like a lot of these songs that you hear, sometimes I be wondering where did they get it from? A lot of stuff they be saying, I was like, that's so cliche. That don't have nothing to do with the word. But this song is it really is very Bible-based. The song is very Bible-based because a lot of times people just think that they can just bypass people and go straight to God. But God said, no, you got to get it right with them first. Then you come holler at me. People don't want to go to the person that they offended. They want to go straight to God. And it does not work like that. And yeah, I like it too. Who is that? Christopher Dean. He said, I like the words. God bless you guys. So I think it is so awesome. And then a lot of us, I think church people, I want to bring them up. I think us that say we're Christians, I think that is one of the hardest things that we deal with, and that is forgiveness. Oh, why? But I don't understand why is that such a hard thing. Whenever we talk about forgiveness at Bible study at church, no matter if it's 10 years ago or now, do you know that is one of the hardest subjects that the saints have to deal with is forgiveness? That's crazy. So I love the song. So I'm gonna run and bring it back, Mr. Terrell. Hey y'all back.
What's up, boss lady?
What's wrong with y'all system? Is it me or is it y'all?
Hey,
I'm
looking at Christopher Dean. Is that the Christopher Dean that up north? Up like New York, what? If it is, I used to sing with Chris. If that's the same one.
Oh, I don't know. Me don't know.
Oh, Angel's gonna say it's not straight,
yeah.
but I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
You see that too, boss man?
Yeah.
Hey,
hey, what's up, Quincy? What's up, man?
Huh?
I was just speaking to Q.
Yeah, I harasses him all the time. But yeah, Chris, I like the song. even the music to the song, I like the music, I like the production of the song, but I think most of all, I love the words of the song. I love the words of the song.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, who wrote the song? Because y'all know I missed all of that. Who wrote the song?
Me.
You wrote the song? You must was going through something. Was you going through some ride?
What do you think? Who do you think forgiveness benefits?
It really benefits, to be honest, my personal opinion. I think it really benefits the one that's doing the forgiving.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. It really does.
It does, but it also frees the one who's asking for forgiveness.
That's
Right.
true.
Because the reason I could out of the trials and things that I've gone through, the reason I can be the man I am today is because I try to clear my I try to keep my slate clean, so to speak. I try to live up to what I say. I do my best. I'm not gonna say I meet it every time, but I do my best. And as long as I know that I'm not out here trying to harm or disrespect or any of that, and if it come across that way sometime, I'm such a no-nonsense person. I love to laugh, but I laugh with my people. I don't. A lot of people say, "Well, Ron, you're very quiet." No, I'm not quiet. I just observe. I try to look at everything. So if I'm asking for forgiveness, it sort of frees me to enjoy everything else around me, because whether that person forgives me or not, I went to them. I tried to squash or deal with whatever. I don't have time. If you don't forgive me, I don't have time to sit and wonder why. No, I'm gone, man. I'm getting on my jet ski, motorcycle, or something, and just enjoy life.
Yeah.
It frees me. If whoever's asking for forgiveness, I think it frees them.
Okay. Well, you know, I agree.
It does.
But and let me tell you why I say that it really benefits the person that's giving the forgiveness. Yes, it frees you, and that is wonderful, and that's a great thing. But the reason why I say it benefits the person that's forgiving more, because when you don't forgive, more go inside of you, like bitterness, all type of strife, all type of things can grow from you not forgiving. And then let's keep it right here. God cannot forgive you if you don't forgive. That's the most thing. That if you can't forgive somebody, God can't forgive you. So that means that, yeah, that's why I say unforgiveness is one of the biggest things that's going to keep people out of heaven.
I totally agree with you.
It's going to keep a lot of people that say they saved and they love the Lord, but he said, but you can't even love the ones that you see every day. Because true love will allow you to forgive somebody. I'm sorry. It will. It will.
Yeah.
When you love somebody, yeah, it will cause you to forgive somebody. Now, people might want to fight against it, but the only thing I got is the word.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's why I say that this song is so awesome. It's a great song that has a great message to it. It really does.
Right.
You know. So I'm proud. Kudos to you. Hold on. Let me give you my hand claps. Hold on.
Well, here they go.
Mr. Cinco de Mayo.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Y'all pray my strength to the Lord. Y'all know I'm goofy. All right, that's so Mr. Flowers, Terrell, tell me what you guys think about the song. Like when y'all first heard the song, like did you guys automatically love the song, or did the song have to grow on you?
I did. I mean, for me, it like I've gone through divorce, so I instantly called my ex-wife. I'm like I've never really been good with words, so the song actually spoke, for me. So I allowed her to hear the song and just, hey, check this out. And it kind of just spoke the words that I couldn't necessarily fill in the blank to say.
Oh, wait a minute,
Most definitely. Yeah, man,
though.
most
You know,
definitely. But yeah, I mean, it hits close to home, most definitely, man. It hits close to home, most definitely. It grew on me instantly time I heard it, so I love
I
the
love
song.
it too. I love the song. We actually sang the song before we even actually like heard the final record, the final mix on the recording. So we sung it. I sung it. I learned. That was one of the first ones I learned too.
It's
okay.
very catchy. It's very catchy.
It is. It is
Yeah.
a very catchy
Very
song.
catchy. Love the song. Yeah.
Okay.
As a matter of
Quincy,
fact, I think they wrote, yeah.
Quincy said the big singing on the background singing behind the band on the second part is genius to me.
Mm.
Now you know when you people use them big words and say genius now, hey.
Hey,
Hey, you got Mr. Mario and you got big time Mr. Roy here. What can you expect, man?
Oh, hey Lala. I love me some Lala on here. Hey Lala. But yeah, I think it's a great song though, and I'm just excited to sit here and talk to you guys. This has been a smooth conversation. Sometimes it ain't that smooth.
Hey, Lala, my baby.
I know.
Yeah. What's up, Lala?
Lala. Yeah, Lala has joined in with Evo Entertainment. So congratulations.
Yeah, man, that's amazing.
I know the women in Quartet doing big things, baby.
Yeah, y'all are, most definitely.
Yes, y'all won't let us in, so we kicking down the door. Yeah, I'm super proud of them. Like when I saw it, I was like, I want to do it. But my lane is my lane, they lane is they lane, and I said, okay, Lord, I thank you.
Right.
But yeah,
You're doing a great thing. You're doing a great thing.
What you say?
Show. You're doing a great thing. Love your show.
Oh,
most definitely.
Thank you.
Most definitely. Keep doing what you're doing.
I'm
most
trying.
Definitely.
I really am. I'm trying. I'm excited to be going to the QMA in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, that's
most definitely.
Yeah, are you guys going? Okay.
I'll be there.
Okay, you got your way.
Most definitely.
Oh Lord.
You gonna be red?
In the red dress.
You gonna be lemon pepper stepping?
Like, what boss lady coming here with this big old red dress?
You wouldn't be boss lady if you did.
Man, let me tell you something. I am the worst when it comes to white. And I said, why would Connie and Chubbs choose white?
Right. I said everybody gonna be giving their church hugs and stuff.
It's all good. But you know what? I am so excited. Can you tell everybody, well, when you guys tell everybody where they can download this single at? This is an awesome song. I think it's a great song to have in their collection or their playlist.
Appreciate it.
Ron. I'm quite sure you can find it on all social media platforms.
Yeah, it's on all digital outlets. You go to all digital outlets. Just look up Ron and Reborn. Forgive me, and it's on all digital outlets. Ron and Reborn. Forgive me.
No, what happened to Ron?
he probably on mute over there. You know.
You're not saying absolutely anything.
You can also visit the website.
You guys got a website.
www.ronandreborn.com.
Yeah.
Come to a website. Okay. Oh, you might have to go out and come back in, Ron. He said he couldn't do this. So you might have to come back. But we're about to end in a minute. Hey, James McDuffie. He said congratulations.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, so and also if someone would like to book you guys, what booking information or who do they need to book or who they need to contact to book you guys? Do anyone know?
They can actually contact Ron or Marcel Fryer.
Okay.
Or Mr. Ron Simpson. Or like I said, all that information also is on www.ronandreborn.com. So, yeah.
Okay.
And awesome. We also have our social medias like Ron and Reborn Facebook and Ron and Reborn Instagram. So Yeah.
So all you guys' social media handles are Ron. That's good.
Yes.
Because all of mine are personal, so I get
Most
it. It make
definitely.
it easier. So, all right, you guys. Before we leave, is there anything anybody want to say before we leave? I don't know if Ron can hear us or not, but
Well, appreciate you just for having this opportunity to have us come on the show, boss lady. You know, it's all love with you anyway.
yeah.
Most
So I
definitely.
appreciate it.
Well, it's always an honor to have you guys on. And if you guys have another song you want to listen to, make sure hit me up. Listen to it. But I think this was a good song. I think it's a really good song.
Most
So,
definitely.
yeah.
Most definitely.
I'm gonna pass it on to my radio angel.
All right.
Good. Good. We appreciate you having us. Most definitely.
No problem.
We appreciate you having us.
Ron, you know sign language over there? You can't hear us?
Boss man. Boss man looking like turn me up in the PA.
I can't hear myself in the monitors. You don't know nothing. It's okay. Oh my Lord. Hey Terrell, guess who in the comments?
Who is that?
Your girl is in the
Next
building.
about it. What up, KOD?
Oh Lord. You turn up the songs, baby. You turn up the songs. But it's I think it's great for Quartet. I think
it is, most definitely.
Yeah. All right, you guys. You was going to say something?
I said I think that's what it needs, a little more laughter. Yeah. That's what Daryl brings on, the laughter part of it.
Ooh, child. Sometimes I be mad though. I said, why you mix them folks song up like that? I be mad. What should we do with George Dean? I be putting all them emojis with the look. I be like, why you do that to these folks' songs?
He mean well.
He do not mean well. I think he do it on purpose to tear these folks songs. I think he doing it on purpose.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I told him to stop doing it. Oh, well. But it's all good.
Yep.
Oh, Lord. So he said Ron Camp is next. So you already know.
I've been trying to get him to do one of ours to see which one he chose.
Oh, gosh. I don't know, but girl, you should do this Forgive Me. This Forgive Me is a really good cut. Think about the new one that they got out. So.
Right.
If I were you, I would do Forgive Me. I think that's a really good song to do. So, exactly.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate that, boss lady.
Yeah. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go. I'm excited. So let me say this. In fact, I'm on right now as we speak. You guys can catch this episode possibly next week or maybe we get the next on True Word Network every Wednesday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So that'll be 9 o'clock for you guys. So even if you do not get True Word Network on your cable listening, because it's mainly in the South, you can download it on Apple TV or you can download it on Roku. So I'm on Roku. And also you can catch it on WNZN radio station on Fridays at 2 p.m. So, and we're working on some other radio stations. So, I think one for the doors that God has opened for me. It's great for all of us. Hey, Deborah Caston, yeah, that's one of my friends.
You can hear us now, Ron? Ron, can you hear us now?
No,
we can't hear you, Ron. Is the mic on?
Oh, Lord. Oh,
look, he watching it from the phone.
Oh, Lord. Well, right, we're gonna go.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good. So you guys, if you don't have, like I said, if you don't have True Word Network on your cable stations, I think you guys should have it in Atlanta, though.
Possibly so.
Yeah, I know you guys have it in Atlanta on TV. But if you don't have it, you can always download it on Roku and Apple TV.
Okay. Sounds
All right.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, yeah. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, boss lady. Love you.
Love you too. I see y'all in a couple of weeks down in Augusta.
Yeah.
We'll be there. As a matter of fact, the first and the second of July will Dr. McKenzie anniversary.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be in Carolina.
Oh Lord.
We'll be in Carolina.
First and the 2nd of July?
Yeah, the first and the second will be in Carolina for Dr. McKenzie anniversary. July the 1st, July the 2nd. We own that Saturday and that Sunday.
Okay.
Doc got a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday, so we own Saturday, Sunday.
It's gonna be packed out each night. Don't worry about it.
We working.
Yeah.
One thing I say is y'all do y'all good singing. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell y'all. Do y'all good singing. Yeah.
That's it. But we look forward to seeing you in Augusta, though. Most definitely.
Yes, I will be in Augusta. I don't know what I'm putting on yet, but yeah.
We know you're not gonna come half stepping though.
You are what you said. I'm just saying. You already know I'm gonna come right, but you know.
I already know, boss lady.
I have to represent for us tall, dark-skinned girls. You know, I have to represent for us because you know y'all been sleeping on.
Let's just say you'll be quartet ready.
I'll be quartet ready. And I will be.
You gotta get some t-shirts say quartet ready.
And Ron, it looked like the folks kind of upset about your Alabama sign in the back. I honestly don't care, but I'm just saying.
Roll Tide.
Oh Lord.
Roll Tide. That's what we meet at. So we got all that in common.
I hear.
Listen, he's sitting so you can see it.
Right.
He moved all the way over.
We see you, boss man. We see you.
You would think he would have like a Ron and Reborn picture in the back. Oh no, he would. I am for the log off. Right. You just doing the most right now.
Oh man. No, you didn't.
Now, you guys that's on here, everybody that logged on, make sure you guys go download and support our local and our quartet artists, man. I'm telling you, I know a lot of times people don't, but you go download the single. I think it's a good single to have in your catalog. So yeah. All right, y'all, we better go. Ron, Robert, Terrell, love you guys.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Please.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right. Ron, don't be acting like you mad at us because your stuff won't work. Bye, Ron. Oh, Lord. That's one thing I can say I love about my show is that I could be myself. And I could just joke and play with pretty much everybody. You know, like, don't take me serious. Like, I just love to... I just love to expose good music, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we get caught up in the same music and the same rotation, especially at our regular radio stations back at home. Because I know ours here in my area, you really don't hear quartet on the radio, to be honest. And I just want to be an outlet, a positive outlet. You know, a godly outlet. Let's just be honest. So yeah, that's about it. That's it. I just want to be I just want to just for real, just be positive. Like we got enough negativity out here, you know, and let's be honest, like every group gonna have its issues just like your life do. Like I'm still like, Lord, please help me. So if we did not need help, or if we didn't need someone to help us, we wouldn't have a need for a savior. So yeah, I think it's just I think it's an awesome song. So that's about it, y'all. Hey, J, who was that? Chun? Hey, J Chun. Is that I thought it looked like Canada, but I can't tell. Oh Lord, the picture's so small. That's what happened when you start to get older. Can't see nothing. But anyway, Praise the Lord, everybody. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure if once you log off, you can catch me again right now on True Word Network on your television station. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later because I'm gonna go watch myself right now. So I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. God bless you. Make sure that you share this and yeah, you got some good music. Send me the music. I would love to play it. Okay. All right. God bless you guys. Bye.